Good morning, friends. Today I want to talk about our FearLESS Men's High Achiever Leadership Group and the reason why I run these groups. So, men often come to me. I work with a lot of high achieving men, run companies in the entertainment industry here in the LA area, elite sports coaches, and they come with kind of similar things. So one, they feel quite isolated or alone, that other people don't understand the experiences that they're going through or the responsibilities that they have. Often they may actually feel a little bit embarrassed that they don't want to share their successes too much with other people because they don't want to make those people feel lesser than. And they also want some accountability. They want accountability from others in a similar situation to them that can understand what they're going through and are there to support them. And not because they want something from them, but because they genuinely want them to do well and to be the best versions of themselves. So I've created these groups so that you have a cohort of men that are similar to you. So men that are experiencing the same things that you are. And in this group, we're going to go into how you show up as the best version of yourself. So that's the things that are getting in the way of you being the best version of yourself. We'll do some emotional modeling work. We'll do some practice. We'll do some teaching where you look at how you're showing up, your reflection from the other men in the group about how you're showing up, and then offer you choices and give you some knowledge and experience of how else you can be showing up and what you're truly capable of and what you're capable of showing up as. And then you get that support and that camaraderie of being with other men that are going through similar situations to you. And there's an immense power in coming to a space, being able to speak and having 7 or 8 people sitting there looking at you, hearing you, and they're not there to judge you. They're not there to tell you what you should be doing. They're not yet there to fix you. They're just there to hear you, hear your experiences, hear what's going on for you. Maybe have some questions and be curious, but they're not going to tell you what you should be doing. They're going to ask you what you think you should be doing. And that's how coaching works, and that's how leadership works. It's meeting people where they're at instead of assuming where they're at. And we'll talk a lot more about that, like what's world-class leadership to me. Two of the great things from leadership is, one is to be that admired leader. That means that you support people in such a way that they feel better about themselves. And that doesn't mean that you just give empty platitudes. It means actually the opposite, that any appreciation you give is very pointed, very specific, and really hits with people. But it also means that you empower them to see themselves as the best version of themselves, and then you support them in their growth journey to get there. And then to do that, what I see world-class leaders do is they meet people where they're at. And by that, I mean that they change their leadership style and they change the way they're communicating to meet that individual person in the place that they need them to be meted. Often I'll hear leaders talk about, here's my leadership style, or they go on courses and here's a particular leadership style that fits me. And that's very limiting, because then you can only work with people that work with your particular leadership style instead of getting that kind of wider breadth of leadership skill and communication skill so you can communicate with more people. So reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. If you sign up before the end of the year, you get a free 1-hour coaching session with me as well as part of this course. It's a 6-month course, so we're looking for men that are really committed, that really want to do something special, that want to end this course and leave this course truly transformed in how they show up as a man and how they show up as a leader. So reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you. Bye.